Seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
I think both teams feel like they can win. They both have confidence. So we'll see which team can kind of ride the momentum and take control of this game.
And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Bulls lead by 2. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this.
This Friday, November 18th, the Memphis Grizzlies take on the Minnesota Timberwolves. Don't miss it.
And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, Clark and Steve, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just the start they wanted to this game. Solid offense. They got good ball movement. Established a nice rhythm.
Yeah, not stagnant at all. Free-flowing and fluid at the offensive end.
Memphis trailing here. So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Conley and Allen are the guard set. Koufos out there with Young. And it's Grant in at the 3, the small forward. No one near Conley as he lets it go. The three-pointer off the mark. The Bulls shooting the lights out in this one, 77%. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Hey guys, primetime in their last game against the 76ers played some outstanding basketball. He had 43 points and he tallied those points and he was his usual self on the defensive end, providing a bunch of steals. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance, Clark, here tonight?
I'd say no chance, partner. And that's not a knock against him. It's just that he was so good that night, I don't think he can possibly do it 2 games in a row.
He was Kellogghian. Is that a word? We can use that word, can't we?
It is now.
Oh, look at Steve. He didn't like that, though. Look at him.
Well, let's just say he was really good.
Here's McDermott. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Well, as usual, a lot of offense in the NBA is being generated from the small forward position this season. And here are the league's best at that position. Well, you look at Young, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
Well, slasher, scorer, call him whatever you want, but the bottom line is he can tear the rest of the NBA to shreds when he gets going.
That's exactly right. I mean, he's the #1 guy you have to account for when you take them on. I mean, he's the primary guy in the scouting report. Even if you can't stop him, you've got to try to make him work for his opportunities.
Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Chicago. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Wilcox is checked in for Koufos. Rodney Stuckey's subbed in for Tony Allen.
Boy, his free throw shooting, just another reason. He's such a good all-around player.
No one near Conley as he lets it go. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Butler dishes to Rose. Back to Butler. He kicks to Rose. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. Bulls making a switch here. Gibson's checked in. And Memphis also making a switch. Stokes is checked in for Grant. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Dunleavy kicks to Butler. The rebound by Young. Young's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the pass to Stokes. Young with no one around. That's short off the rim.
Even though he missed it, he couldn't pass up that chance.
Yeah, that's an easy jump shot. You got to take that one.
Outside Rose. He feeds it to Butler. Gibson setting a pick for Butler. 6 on the shot clock. A floater. The Grizzlies pull it in. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. That will conclude their brief.
My goodness. What a huge play.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
Man, I like that. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in, but I say put as much as you can on the finish and get your teammates going.
And it's Rose penetrating. And yes, sir, that one drops. Rose has got his first bucket in this one.
Well, I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Conley, the pass to Young. Young left side. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Yeah, he's sensing this is a critical time in this game, guys.
Rose dishes to McDermott. McDermott with the screen for Butler. In the corner, it's Dunleavy. Now here's Rose. Knocked loose. Out of bounds. Bulls ball as Chicago keeps possession. Tony Snell's checked in for Chicago. Zach Randolph is checked in for the Grizzlies. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
That's one he knows he should have made.
Young with the ball. And Rose picks him up defensively. Lets it go from 14. And the Grizzlies check on 2 more.
Well, offensively, he's taken a solid opening quarter and just built on it here in the second.
There's the dish to Butler. From down in the low post, it goes. Butler's got 10 points in the game.
Gotta love the finger roll up and over the defense. Now let's take a look to see the numbers for Derrick Rose. 7th in scoring, 18th in assists, and defense. Good, he ranks in the top 20 in the league in steals.
And you don't become a top 10 scorer, Steve, without a variety of offensive moves and a whole bunch of tricks in your bag. So he makes for wonderful highlights the way he can score it.
And after that last game, Clark, I'm not surprised to see him so hot. He's got it rolling right now.
They set the screen. Dishes it to Butler. 6 to shoot. The kick out to Rose. Here's Snell. That 3 off the mark. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. They hold the first place spot in the conference just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. And of course, Memphis, just a couple spots back.
When I look at Memphis, quite honestly, guys, they're playing a brand of basketball that very few people thought they were capable of playing at any point this season. Never mind right from the start.
And for a team that might not have the talent of some of the other top clubs around the league, getting off to this good start has been critical. I think a slow start might have doomed them.
Kirk Heinrich, he's checked in for Rose. The Bulls have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Heinrich kicks to Gibson. To the middle. And slam dunk by Butler. Stupendous rush to the rim and a mighty slam on the end of it.
But through the teeth of some pretty soft D, I can't help but say that.
Well, let's see how that impacts things here, because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides.
Young passes to Stokes. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Stokes has got the lead up to 2 now for Memphis.
You know, from that in-between range, they've actually been the much hotter team.
Well, when you make perimeter shots and knock down those jumpers, it opens up everything else.
Heinrich with it. Conley picks him up. Gibson with the screen on Young. Butler dishes to Gibson. No good. Good work defensively by Stuckey. For Memphis, they've gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Tries from the block. Almost, but it rolls out. The Bulls have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Butler kicks to Heinrich. Gibson setting a pick for Heinrich to the inside. McDermott passes to Gibson. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Butler attacking. Butler missing again.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Young outside. Pass to Stokes. Now, here is Young. He's tightly guarded. Shooting at a high percentage. All teams aim to do that. Let's see the league's best. Second, the Grizzlies.
Well, they're so patient at the offensive end. They don't take bad shots. They really look to move the ball and find the best shot they can every possession.
And that one falls for Young.
And what a game for Young. He's got 32 points and some of his offense coming at the foul line with 5 points there.
Yeah, 5 pretty big points, Clark.
Bairstow, he's checked in for Chicago. Stauskas comes in for Jimmy Butler. And so Young nails them both.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second, getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And, you know, this lead is going to grow if they can continue to get to the free throw line.
Heinrich with it, guarded now by Aaron Brooks. Heinrich kicks to Stauskas. Young with the steal. And now here comes Young leading the break.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. They've got to pad their lead any time an opportunity presents itself. And I'll tell you what, that was a golden one there.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Grizzlies?
You got to like the consistency they're showing with that mid-range shot.
Something else they've done a good job of tonight, you know, right from the start, is penetrating and scoring.
Heinrich dishes to Snell. The feed to Gibson. 55 seconds left to play here in the half. Just 5 on the clock. Stauskas kicks to Snell. Passes to Heinrich. Gibson with the screen on Brooks. Here's Heinrich. Will it go? And it's good on the way in. Bairstow's got 6 points. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Young outside. Fires from the wing. Screen by Grant. Kicks it to Koufos. Gibson with the steal. Here's Stauskas. Can't get it to go. Nice D from Brooks. Young for 3. That's good. Young's got 39.
Very well done. He is a confident, dynamic scorer.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Grizzlies out in front, up by 8. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, we just witnessed what was an amazing offensive display from this guy in the first half. Where did that scoring explosion come from?
I don't really know. To be honest, I was just looking for chances to get my shot off, and I just happened to find them over and over in the first half. So, I don't know. I'm sure they'll make some adjustments, but until then, I'm just going to keep attacking.
Well done. Thunder up, Kevin.
Thank you for the great interview, Doris. We'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.